Do you ever feel a sudden numbness in your hands or face? Or perhaps a dizzy spell that leaves you unsettled? Or a memory lapse that feels out of place? Many seniors dismiss these moments as just part of aging. But what if they are not? What if they are your body's urgent cry for help, an early warning sign of a stroke waiting to strike? Most people think strokes only come from high blood pressure or clogged arteries. That's partly true, but dangerously incomplete. The hidden reality is that certain vitamin deficiencies, yes, something as simple as missing nutrients in your daily diet, can quietly damage your blood vessels, thicken your blood, and set the stage for deadly clots in the brain. And because these deficiencies often go unnoticed, you rarely feel them until it's too late. In today's video, seniors beware. These vitamin deficiencies could trigger a stroke without warning. I'll walk you through the 5 deficiencies proven by science to dramatically increase stroke risk. You'll learn which one quietly weakens your blood vessels, which one doubles your risk of clotting, and the overlooked mineral that could mean the difference between staying sharp or losing your independence. Stay with me until the very end, because the final deficiency may surprise you the most, and it could protect your memory, your freedom, and even your life. Before we dive in, let me ask, where are you watching from? Comment your country or age below. I'd love to see how many of us are here, together, taking steps to protect our brains and our hearts. Have you ever thought of vitamin C as nothing more than a cold remedy? A glass of orange juice when you're sick, or a chewable tablet in the winter? Most seniors do, but what if this everyday belief is hiding something far more dangerous? What if a quiet lack of vitamin C is slowly weakening your blood vessels, making them fragile enough to rupture and leaving you vulnerable to a stroke that arrives without warning? We've been told vitamin C boosts immunity, and that's true. But its role in your body goes much deeper. Vitamin C is essential for collagen, the protein that keeps your blood vessels strong and flexible. Without enough of it, those vessels weaken like old rubber bands that snap under pressure. And in the brain, that can mean a hemorrhagic stroke. Researchers found in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition that nearly half of stroke patients were vitamin C deficient. That's not coincidence, that's a warning. Think about it. Inflammation and plaque are already enemies of your arteries. Without enough vitamin C to protect them, the walls become brittle, easier to clog, easier to break. A study in the journal Stroke tracked people for 10 years and showed that higher vitamin C levels meant much lower stroke risk. Another analysis from 2012 revealed that vitamin C supplementation helped reduce high blood pressure, a major driver of both clot-related and bleeding strokes. Now, here's the painful reality. Many older adults are quietly low in vitamin C and don't realize it. Why? Smoking, chronic stress, poor diets, or digestive conditions strip it away. And because your body doesn't store it, levels can drop fast if you don't replenish it daily. That's why you may feel just tired or a little foggy, when in fact, your arteries are losing their protection. So how do you turn this around? Start with food. While oranges are fine, they're not the most powerful source. Fruits like camu berries, acerola cherries, and Indian gooseberries pack dozens of times more vitamin C. Even kiwi, papaya, red bell peppers, and guavas leave oranges far behind. Adding them to your meals can reinforce your blood vessels day by day. And if you choose a supplement, don't settle for cheap ascorbic acid. Whole food-based powders made from camu or acerola are gentler on the stomach and far better absorbed. Imagine your blood vessels as highways carrying life to your brain and heart. Vitamin C is the maintenance crew, patching cracks and keeping traffic moving. Without it, the asphalt crumbles until one day the road collapses. That collapse, for many, is a stroke. But with the right foods or supplements, you can keep those highways strong, flexible, and safe for years to come. And here's the important part. This is just the beginning. Vitamin C may open our eyes, but it's not the only deficiency raising your stroke risk. In fact, the next vitamin on this list is tied to brain health even more directly. Low levels can double your risk of blood clots forming and starving your brain of oxygen. It's something most seniors never check until it's too late. If you're still watching, it means you care deeply about protecting your brain and your independence. Please drop a 1 in the comments if this has been helpful so far. It lets me know you're with me, and it helps this message reach more seniors who need it. Have you ever felt unusually tired, lightheaded, or even a little confused, yet all your checkups said you were fine? Most people shrug it off as age catching up. But what if the real culprit was a silent deficiency stealing oxygen from your brain? What if your blood itself was slowly setting you up for a stroke? Most people think of vitamin B12 as just the energy vitamin. But the truth is, it's also the guardian of your blood vessels. When B12 runs low, levels of homocysteine, a toxic amino acid, rise. And research shows that seniors with high homocysteine face double the risk of stroke compared to those with normal levels. Double. That's not aging, that's a biochemical time bomb. Imagine your blood vessels as delicate pipes in your home. Over years, debris builds up, corrosion sets in, and pressure increases. Elevated homocysteine is like acid running through those pipes, corroding them from the inside, making clots far more likely to form and block blood flow to your brain. You don't feel this corrosion happening until the day everything clogs. And life as you know it changes in an instant. And the pain echo is real. Without B12, your red blood cells grow abnormally large and weak, carrying less oxygen. That means your brain cells suffocate slowly, starving silently while you wonder why your memory feels foggy, why your steps feel unsteady, why your energy never quite returns. This is not just getting older. It's a lack of fuel where your body needs it most. The risk is higher if you're over 60 vegetarian, vegan, or if you take acid-blocking medications for heartburn. That's because B12 from food meat, dairy, fish, eggs needs strong stomach acid to be absorbed. And as we age, stomach acid declines. So even if you're eating the right foods, your body may not be pulling in enough. So what's the solution? If you're still eating animal foods, make sure liver, eggs, or fatty fish appear regularly on your plate. If you're supplementing, look for methylcobalamin or adenosylcobalamin forms your body can use right away. Avoid cheap cyanocobalamin. And if you've been on heartburn medication for years, it may be worth asking your doctor to check your B12 levels. Think of B12 as your brain's oxygen mask. Without it, your brain is gasping, your vessels are corroding, and your future independence is at risk. With it, oxygen flows freely, clots are kept in check, and your memory, balance, and vitality stay sharp. But here's the thing. While B12 is critical, it's not the only nutrient shaping your stroke risk. There's another deficiency, one most seniors never suspect, and it's tied directly to sunlight, blood pressure, and the very elasticity of your blood vessels. Without it, even the strongest diet may not protect you. And it's coming up next. Back in the old days, our parents and grandparents spent most of their time outdoors gardening, walking to the market, working under the sun. And strokes weren't nearly as common as they are now. But today, most of us spend our lives inside. We avoid the sun, cover up, and hide from it. And that has created a serious problem. Our bodies are starving for vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin that keeps our bones, our blood vessels, and even our brain strong. When you don't get enough vitamin D, your blood vessels become stiff, like old pipes drying out. Your blood pressure slowly creeps up, and your brain becomes more fragile. Have you felt tired for no reason, a little foggy, or even lightheaded when you stand up? Many people think that's just aging, but in truth, it's your body whispering, "I'm weak. I'm missing something. I need help." The real pain is this: without vitamin D, your memory fades faster, your steps feel less steady, and independence slips away. And none of us want to end up in a wheelchair or depending on our children just to get through the day, do we? The good news is the solution is simple. Just 15-20 minutes of gentle sunshine a few times a week can make a world of difference. If you live where sunlight is scarce, a vitamin D3 supplement can help. And for even better protection, pair it with vitamin K2 so calcium strengthens your bones instead of hardening in your arteries. Think of your body like a garden. Sunshine is the life force that keeps it green, strong, and alive. Without it, the garden withers. But with it, your body feels renewed, your steps steadier, your memory brighter, and your health more secure. And here's the important part. Even if you get enough vitamin D, without the next nutrient, everything you've worked for could backfire, because this nutrient decides whether calcium makes your bones stronger or clogs your arteries like cement. I'll reveal that secret in the next section. Most people have never even heard of vitamin K2. When you hear vitamin K, you probably think about blood clotting. But K2 is very different, and missing it could be one of the hidden reasons seniors suffer strokes, heart attacks, and weak bones at the very same time. Here's the painful truth: without enough K2, the calcium you get from food or supplements doesn't always go where it should. Instead of building your bones, it can sneak into your arteries, turning them stiff and narrow like cement pipes. And once those pipes harden, blood struggles to flow to your heart and brain. That's when the risk of stroke rises quietly. Even if you're eating well and taking your vitamins, think about it. Many seniors take calcium and vitamin D to protect their bones. But what if, without K2, those same pills are silently pushing calcium into the wrong places, feeding the very clogs that can rob you of your independence? That's the nightmare no one warned you about. And it's heartbreaking because the result isn't just numbers on a medical chart. It's the grandma who suddenly can't climb stairs, the grandpa who can't remember his grandchild's name, the family gatherings where you sit quietly in the corner, feeling weaker, wishing you had known sooner. The hope is this vitamin K2 acts like a traffic officer in your body. It tells calcium where to go into your bones and teeth, not your arteries. With enough K2, bones stay strong, arteries stay flexible, and your brain keeps the healthy blood flow it desperately needs. So how can you get it? Unfortunately, K2 is missing from most modern diets. In the past, people ate more traditional foods that provided it, like organ meats, aged cheeses, grass-fed butter, or a Japanese food called natto. Today, very few of us eat those foods regularly. That's why deficiency is so common. If you want to restore it, you can add more of those foods back into your meals. And if they're hard to find or not to your taste, supplements are an option. Look for the MK7 form of K2. It stays in your blood longer and does the best job guiding calcium to the right places. Imagine your arteries as highways. Without K2, calcium is like heavy trucks crashing into the guardrails, breaking the road down. But with K2, every truck stays in its lane, traffic flows smoothly and the road stays strong for years. That's the difference between living with fear of stroke and living with peace of mind. And here's the part that matters most. Keeping your arteries flexible isn't just about avoiding death, it's about preserving life. It's about walking into your grandchild's graduation on your own 2 feet. It's about remembering the stories you want to pass down. It's about staying yourself. But we're not done yet. Even with vitamin C, B12D, and K2, there's still one more factor that seniors overlook. It's not a vitamin at all, it's a mineral. And missing it makes strokes far more likely, even if you're doing everything else right. That's the silent piece we'll uncover next. Have you ever been jolted awake in the middle of the night by a painful leg cramp, clutching your calf in tears from the spasm? Have you ever felt your heart suddenly race out of rhythm, leaving you scared and breathless? Or have you spent long nights tossing and turning, unable to fall asleep, only to wake up exhausted and drained? Many seniors brush these off as just part of aging, but in truth, these are your body's cries for help, warning you that you may be missing one vital mineral: magnesium. Magnesium is often forgotten. Few people talk about it. Yet a lack of magnesium quietly drives up blood pressure, stiffens your arteries, and raises your risk of stroke without warning. Think of your heart as a clock that must keep perfect rhythm. Magnesium is the gear that keeps that clock running smoothly. Without it, the gears grind, the rhythm falters, and even one small blood clot could change your life forever. The heartbreaking part is that many older adults live with magnesium deficiency without knowing it. They mistake fatigue, insomnia, or shaky hands as signs of age. In reality, these are warnings that the body is losing its balance. Long-term deficiency is also tied to atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat that makes dangerous clots far more likely, leading to stroke. And when a stroke strikes, independence slips away in an instant. But here's the good news: magnesium is not hard to restore. It hides in simple, everyday foods, dark leafy greens, pumpkin seeds, avocados, almonds, walnuts. If your meals don't give you enough, supplements can help. The gentlest and best absorbed forms are magnesium glycinate or magnesium citrate. Think of magnesium as the gatekeeper of your brain and heart. It steadies your blood pressure, keeps arteries flexible, and helps your heartbeat stay even and calm. With enough magnesium, your body feels lighter, your sleep deeper, your mind clearer. Without it, your body is strung tight like a violin string about to snap. Now, picture your future. On one side, nights filled with pain, cramps, restless sleep, and the constant fear of a sudden stroke. On the other side, peaceful nights of deep rest. Mornings where you rise refreshed, walking strong and steady with your grandchildren by your side, your heart beating calmly and confidently. By giving your body enough magnesium, you can choose that second future, the future of peace, health, and independence. Magnesium is the final piece of the puzzle that protects your brain and your heart. If vitamin C, B12D, and K2 are the foundations that build strong vessels and healthy cells, then magnesium is the conductor that keeps every system working in harmony. Without it, the whole picture collapses. But with it, everything holds together, offering you not just more years of life, but better years of life. And this is what matters most with magnesium. You hold in your hands the power to stay independent, to keep your memory alive, and to enjoy every precious moment with your family. It is never too late to give your body what it has been asking for all along. Today, we've come to the end of an important journey: 5 silent deficiencies: vitamin C, B12D, K2, and magnesium. These are the links that keep your brain, your heart, and your body safe. Missing even one of them can quietly raise your risk of stroke, stealing your health and your independence. But with small, simple changes in diet and daily habits, you can keep your memory sharp, your steps steady, and your later years full of life. If this video has been helpful, please don't just watch and move on. Hit the like button right now, because every like helps this message reach more seniors who need these reminders to protect themselves. And even more importantly, subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell. One simple click ensures you'll never miss vital knowledge that could save your health or even a loved one's life. And if you feel in your heart that this channel has brought you real value, you can support us with a small contribution. Every donation, no matter how small, is a flame that fuels us forward, helping us create even more helpful content for the senior community. So please like, subscribe, share, and if possible, support us in whatever way feels right for you. Sometimes one small action can change an entire future, and I truly believe you deserve later years that are healthy, independent, and filled with meaning.